Hello and welcome back to another bout of the monthly pickups where, to be honest, I thought that, there was going to be potentially two this month, which is why I titled the last one part one. Um, but I just didn't really get a lot leading up to Christmas because I'm actually recording this on St. Stephen's Day. So, yeah, just going to show off the one thing that I got before Christmas and then a few uh, Christmas gifts that I did get, and then we'll see what else I can get for the rest end of December and begin and all of January. So we'll just see on that one. So starting off with is a toy. I went into a charity shop and found this for €2, and as soon as I seen it, I was like, yeah, I definitely want that in my collection because I've just my love for this franchise has kind of reformed or got a resurgence from watching a particular trilogy and then watching several clips on TikTok of one of the cartoons that I grew up on, and that is Batman. This one is specifically a Todd McFarlane DC alternate universe Arkham Asylum Batman. So obviously you can't really see him too well because I'm using the front-facing camera, but it's very well articulated. It's missing all the accessories, of course, but for €2, I'm happy to have this Batman in my collection because last month I did pick up the Tumbler from the Nolan Batman movies, so I'm just going to have to find a place for him behind there. So now let's get on with the Christmas stuff. So I'll just quickly run through some of the clothes that I got. Got this really, really nice shirt from my nanny. Not my nanny, my auntie Liz. So, because I could always, I always do need new shirts. So it fits tiny bit too tight, but I should be hopefully losing some weight in the new year. So then that won't be an issue. Then my cousin James got me two t-shirts. The first one here is a Dragon Ball Z t-shirt, which is nice because I do have 2 or 3 Dragon Ball t-shirts already. So, and the funny thing is, I was tempted to pick this up at just prior to Christmas, but I didn't. So I'm glad I didn't because now I have it. And of course, I'll be wearing that at some point. And then the last t-shirt he got me is a Simpsons related t-shirt. Just making sure what way I'm holding this. So yeah, it's Homer lazing on the couch. Funny enough, I have a hoodie this exact same design on it that I got at some point as well. It probably was a Christmas as well, and that's that. And then between my cousin and his girlfriend, they bought me this, another Dragon Ball thing, a Dragon Ball Super. This is Beast Gohan from the Dragon Ball Super superhero movie / manga. And I absolutely love it. I'm going to pause because I've already opened it and stuff, so I'm going to take it out just to show you. So here he is outside. Like, again, it's not really focusing all that well, but if you would have seen it over on my Instagram anyway. But yeah, honestly, it's a really cool statue. It comes with the base, from the movie. So let me just get Gohan on like so. Let me pause whilst I do this. And it also comes with this, which is the aura, the chi or ki that gets powered up as well. And so it looks like that. Looks like he's properly powering up, ready to do the Monkonzo Sapo or the Special Beam Cannon, and it just looks so cool. So it's my second Dragon Ball statue, because I do have a Vegeta statue that my very first girlfriend got me, and then I do have some fake figs that I got years ago. But it's nice to have Dragon Ball statues because these can be like really, really expensive. Like I already know, like I know the price of this because I walked past it, several times. And then the last thing to show off for right now is a t-shirt that my aunt got me, a different aunt. And I love the look of it. I love the design of it. It is another Batman themed one, and it is the Joker, and I just absolutely love the look of this T-shirt. It looks amazing, because this year, well, last year by the time this comes out, I watched the Nolan Batman movies for the very first time, so I get the hype around Heath Ledger's Joker, and like I said, it's because watching those and then TikToks of Batman Beyond, just random clips that has got me back into Batman in a sense. Now, obviously, I'm still not like actively going out to watch them, but I still, it's brought back that childhood love of the franchise that I had, and that is what I have for right now. Because the other stuff is, slippers. It is Rick and Morty slippers, but I'm not really the big Rick and Morty fan. And some socks, and deodorant sets. The typical thing that you get a bloke. So yeah, let's see what else I can get, because I'll be heading into town tomorrow, because I also got some vouchers for the shopping center, and yeah, I'll be looking forward to using those. And as I said, which has now kind of become a catchphrase for these pickups videos, let's see what else I can pick up for the rest of this month. Okay, so it is the next day, and as you can see, I actually am wearing the Joker t-shirt that I got for Christmas, because I went into town and I got some DC animated movies. Ones that it's from a franchise that I grew up on, but I don't think I've seen the movies. If I have zero recollection of, but they were pretty cheap. I think all in all it was $6.50. There were two others that I wanted, but they just couldn't find the discs, which is fine. So yeah, we have mainly 4 of these is from the one franchise, and one of them is a Batman. So we will go with that, and that is 2015's Batman Batman Unlimited, Animal Instincts. So I have not much knowledge about this one, because again, it's just not something that I watched. But for the Euro, I thought, why not? Because I do want to, watch a bunch more of these, because well, like I said, I now granted I didn't grow up on this exact Batman, but I do want to check it out. Check out the other Batman animated featurettes, and for the Euro, I couldn't go wrong. I thought, fuck it, why not? Just to check it out. Now the next ones are all Justice League films. So we'll start off with Justice League, The Brave and the Bold. So this is okay. So this is actually from the TV show, because it has 4 episodes, being The Brave and the Bold Part 1 and 2, and Injustice for All Part 1 and 2. So this is what I grew up on. When I say I watched DC stuff as a kid, it was either Batman Brave and the Bold, or Batman Beyond, Batman the Animated Series, and Justice League. Those were the ones that I grew up with the most. So yeah, for €2.50 for 4 episodes of the Justice League show, why not? So now actually I don't think most of these are movies. I think these might just be episodes. I didn't really have a look at the back, so I don't fully know. But yeah, next we have Justice League Paradise Lost, which has again 4 episodes on it, being Paradise Lost Parts 1 and 2, and World Part 1 and 2. So there is the back there, and again for the Euro, not a bad price to be honest with you. And the great thing about these is the discs do have artwork on it. So there's the artwork for Animal Instinct, the original movie. Here's the disc art for The Brave and the Bold. And then here is the disc art for the Paradise Lost one. Then we have Justice League Secret Origins. So looking at the back here, I don't think it's an episode from the TV show, so this could be like a movie, like, showing the origins of it, but I'm not entirely too sure. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong, because again, I watched a lot of these on repeats when I was 4 or 5 to like 6 or so. So I don't really have most of my memories from then. And then we do have a Justice League movie, and that is Star-Crossed, the movie, Justice League Star-Crossed the movie. So yeah, another Euro for that one. Can't remember if I showed the disc art for Secret Origins, so that's it there. Again, if I did. And then here is the disc art for that. So yeah, all in all, $6.50 for these. Some episodes of the Justice League TV series, some movies, and I look forward to giving them a watch through at some point. So yeah, let's see what else I can get for the rest of this month. Okay, so we're finally in January, for the 3rd of January. I have a few things to show off. So I'll go in order of when I got things. So I'm actually, all of this stuff I actually got today. Because I met up with a friend for breakfast, and we went to some of the charity shops, and I found this for €1 in one of them, and it is a toy, and it's another Batman toy. Except this one, the only articulation that he has is in the head and the arms to move up, and that's about it. There is 0 joints at the legs, at the knees, or what have you, or even the biceps here have no articulation. So it is your run-of-the-mill type one, but I like the look of him, because it kind of reminded me of ones. I had versions of this as a kid that also, didn't have any articulation, but even the little bits here are broken off. But that was only €1, so that look, cool in the background, considering the fact that if I tilt my head this way, you might be able to. Where did I put them? Did I put them on the opposite side? Yeah, so kind of over there. I'm not sure how well you can see it, but I do have the other Batman that I got either showed off in this pickups video or last pickup video. I honestly can't remember. But that was €1. So then I went into CEX, and I got 2 things. The first thing I got is something that I actually remembered having on VHS, but I just never knew the name of it. And that wasn't until recently where I was like, hey, let me just look up this thing up, because I was thinking of getting it and see what it was. And then as soon as I seen that it was what I had on VHS as a kid, I was like, oh, I'm definitely getting that now. So for €4, I got Michael Jackson History on Film Volume 2 for €4. So this is basically just a compilation of, different music videos, again, that they would put out. So here is the back there. So what's on it is basically nearly 2 hours of the short films that made history, including never before released short films, Scream vocal duet with Michael Jackson and Janet Jackson, Earth Song, You're Not Alone, They Don't Care About Us, Strangers in Moscow, and more. This is actually where I fell in love with that song, Strangers in Moscow. It's one of my favorites. So on side 1, because back when they had the 2 sides on the disc. So side 1 has program start, a teaser, then Billie Jean, Motown, 25, and then we have Beat It, then Liberian Girl, Smooth Criminal, the 1995 MTV Video Music Awards performance, Thriller. Then on side 2 we have Scream, Childhood, which is another favorite of mine, You're Not Alone, Earth Song, They Don't Care About Us, Strangers in Moscow, Blood on the Dance Floor, and Brace Yourself. Now, the Blood on the Dance Floor version is the Refuge Camp Mix. That used to scare the living fuck out of me as a kid. The music video for that particular version of it. And I haven't seen it in years, so I completely forgot all about it until I discovered that this is the one from when I was a kid. And because for the longest time I didn't like Blood on the Dance Floor, because I thought it was just the version that was on this. But thankfully it's not, and I do love the original version of Blood on the Dance Floor compared to what's on this. But then next I got was the complete second season of Sherlock for €1 on DVD. Now I know I have the first season 1 on Blu-ray, but I honestly don't care when it comes to TV shows whether I have it on DVD or Blu-ray. This was cheap. I still had €1.50 left on the shopping center voucher, so I opted to go for this because and there goes my receipt. Basically in the middle of a rewatch on this. I'm just about to finish season 1, and so now I've got this to look forward to as well for when I finish that. And then we went into the arcade because you know my cinema has an arcade in it as well with bowling and laser tag. Not sponsored, by the way. And the main reason is because I still had some tickets that I still had to feed into the machine because they were just taking up so much space in my wallet. I'm even looking at some that I didn't even bring with me because I wasn't expecting to go into the arcade because it was like 11 o'clock. The arcade normally doesn't open until 1. But whilst we were there, I had a look to see what was there because I had about over 2,000 tickets. And so I got 2 things. The first thing, which won't be hung up in this room because it's already in a frame, so I have hooks downstairs, and I don't want to attempt to try to put hooks up in here. I have no problem using blue tack for those, but when it comes to something in frame, because I desperately need artwork for downstairs. If I'm being completely honest with you, I desperately need some. So I'll bring this. I'll hang this up downstairs. And it is a 3D art print, poster print from Batman, the video game, the Batman Arkham Origins. So there we go. So that's Batman, and then there is the Joker. So they even had a Stranger Things one where I think his name is Eddie Munson or something like that. I don't know. I don't watch Stranger Things. I'm normal. I don't like that garbage. Because I think I tried to watch it once and I just knocked it off like 30 seconds in because I was just like, I don't fancy it. So yeah, just taking off the cellophane here. So hopefully I'll be able to, now that I can remove the cardboard from the back. I'll see if I can. It's got one of that. I love those. But yeah, that's it. Out of the frame there now. Ooh. And then the other thing that I got, it was 700 tickets. That was 1,200 tickets. Is this little arcade game yoke? Except like it's this type of thing, the 99 games in one that has a bunch of different versions of Tetris. And then if I have to change through 9 different modes to get to the next game, which is tanks. And then the next one is the driving game. And then next we have Breakout, another version of Breakout. Another breakout. What's that? Oh, what do you know? Another fucking breakout. But for 700 tickets, it's not bad. Like to have just the fact that it's kind of modeled after an arcade cab. But some of these games that are on here, I will say, do not suit the little joystick here. It probably would be better with a D-pad, to be completely honest with you. Well, that is everything that I have for at this very moment. So all I'll say is let's see what else I can get for the rest of this month. Okay, so I have 2 things to show off for right now. One TV show, one movie. The movie is a Blu-ray. It's actually a special edition, anniversary edition of it. that I got for free from the people that work at CEX. They had a bunch of media DVDs and Blu-rays given to them for free, and I seen it there, and they just gave it to me. So very happy with that. So the thing that I bought is a TV show that I have not seen. It's a complete 1978 version of the show, because I know there's a few different versions of it. Um, and again, it like with Babylon 5, I've been told that I would like this series. And for €5, for an entire complete series, it made sense to go for that. And that is the complete 1978 series for Battlestar Galactica. Yeah, I don't think I've seen this at all, or what have you. But again, like, because if you watch this channel, you know how much I love Star Trek. I mean, you can see it off to the corner there, just how much I love Star Trek. But when it comes to this and Babylon 5, these are shows that I've been told that I should watch, because I might enjoy them. So yeah, it was €5. And as soon as I seen it, it's like, because of the price, I will get around to it eventually. Like, I'm not going to just immediately jump into it, because right now I'm actually rewatching BBC's Sherlock, and so I'll find the time to start that, and Babylon 5 and Farscape, other sci-fi epics that I've been told to watch that I would like. Now, the thing that I was given for free, as I said, is a Blu-ray movie, and it's an anniversary edition, a 30th anniversary edition, and that is for Steven Spielberg's Close Encounter of the Third Kind. That's just the J card there. So yeah, got given this absolute beautiful box for free. So taking it out here, we have the booklet here for the 30th anniversary. Just, how it shows some photos. It's a movie I have yet to see, to be completely honest with you. It is in my backlog for a reason, but I will get around to it eventually. And then there's that side, and then if I open it out, we do have, this alongside it. There are 2 discs for this edition. So on disc 1 is the 1977 original theatrical version, as well as the 1980 special edition and the 1998 collector edition. And then on the second disc is special features. And then I'm assuming this is a poster. So let me just open it up like so, to see. Have I got it all? Yes, I have. So let me move back a bit. So here is the first side of the poster, and then here is the second side of the poster, which is a view from above, feature composition or comparison, I guess. So I think it's like breaking down. Yeah, so it breaks down the original theatrical version as well as the special edition and the director's cut on it as well. So yeah, very happy to have this, because again, this is a movie that I know I should definitely get around to. Now, how the let me pause whilst I try to figure out how to close this. Okay, I got that. So yeah, that's basically all I have for right now. Because I did have the original, I have the DVD version of this movie. And so, yeah, let me just try to get it all nice and neat. And that, like, I do like the looks of this. It is very cool. And then moving over to my TV show section. I have the DVD version right here, which is the collector edition version of it, which I think this is the director's cut, the 1998 director's cut for it. So yeah, I'm happy enough with that, and that's basically what I have for right now. It is the 8th of January as of filming this, and yeah, let's see what else I can get for the rest of this month. I have no idea how long this video is right now. I should really look into that. So there's a reason this clip is dark, because I got something pretty cool in a charity shop for €2, and I kind of wanted the lights to be off so you can see, but there's still light pouring in from the hallway. And yeah, the thing that I got for €2 in a charity shop was this. Darth Vader's lightsaber. So yeah, that's why the lights were off, because I wanted to see how well it lit up in the dark. So now I'm going to put the lights back on, and now you can see me. So yeah, Darth Vader's lightsaber. I'm not entirely exactly sure when this one came out. It's definitely one of the later ones. How I know that is, well, when I'm retracting the blade, that's as far as it goes. So it's definitely not one from when I was a kid where the entire blade would retract. But yeah, it's actually in very good condition. Except for the blade area, that definitely you can't really tell because of the ring light, but it definitely has seen some better days. But obviously that's because this was well loved from a kid. And what's cool about it is I think this is a part of the mix and match range that you could get at one point, because, well, this part here, if I can get it, comes off, and so the blade itself also comes out. And then from here, I can also take this bit out. So here we have part of the hilt itself, the top bit, the blade itself, and then of course this bit, which I only just discovered, shows the kyber crystal, and the kyber crystal is what gets it, is what basically powers it. And it's still the fact that it works and it was only €2 is amazing to me. So let me just pause and put this back together. And yeah, it's back together. And as you can see, as you heard there, there are some sound effects, like, and then if I do, so if I do it in a jerking motion, it sounds like I'm, the blasts are ricocheting off the saber. And then as you can see, if it makes contact, sometimes it'll do that. So yeah, this is my third lightsaber. I have two others. I have a Darth Maul lightsaber, and I have a Luke's lightsaber that was kindly gifted to me. So the Darth Maul one was one that I bought in the Friday market, and then I got this bad boy for €2 in a charity shop. So yeah, not bad, not bad. Very happy to add this into the collection. The fact that it still works is as I've been saying, it's pretty fucking cool, if you ask me. But yeah, let's see what else I get for the rest of this month. Okay, so it's now the 15th of January, and I think this is where I'm going to stop the video. So I have 3 DVDs and a video game, but unfortunately I have to bring the game back because I was testing the DVDs because when I bought them from the charity shop, they were a little bit scratched, so I was just testing to see if they worked. I didn't spend too much on them, but I'll get to those now in a second. And because if they didn't work, I was going to bring them down to CEX to get them to ask them to clean the discs, and and I tested the game, and the game was the only thing that just would not work. Like I seen one of the employees actually clean the disc in one of their disc cleaners, but I've wiped off the disc. I put it in my 360 multiple times. I knocked off the 360, and I even got successfully downloaded the update for it. But every time I tried to play it, it just comes up saying unable to read disc, which it reminds me a lot of the issues I had with my Fallout 3 back when I was doing my second playthrough, which was predominantly on the 360 rather than my Xbox One downstairs. But anyway, that game in question is Need for Speed Pro Street. Now this has some sentimental value to me, the game, because my cousin got it for one of his birthdays. I think it was his 13th birthday on the PlayStation 3. And so he instantly fell in love with it. He now has it on the 360. I paid a $5 for this. The sticker's gone because off of it, because the case that I bought it in was really, really badly damaged. But it did come complete. And I shone a light onto the disc, and I could kind of see the faint lines of like a scratch in around the outer, just close to where my this area is, and to me, that kind of spells bad news. That probably explains why it isn't working, because back in the early days of the Xbox 360, if you had it stood up, like the very old first gen wave of models, the ones that would red ring on you, if you had it standing up and you knocked the console slightly, the laser would burn into a circle onto the disc, and then that would make it unplayable. That happened to me when I was a kid. My cousin done that to my copy of Call of Duty World at War, back in that day. So yeah, unfortunately, I have to bring that back. I'll try to get them to clean it again. If not, I'm more than likely just gonna get my fiber back. But the 3 DVDs that I got is a part of a series, and because it's good, because I have volume 1 and volume 5, and now I have volumes 2, 3, and 4 here, and I tested them. Now I didn't play like an actual episode itself. I just watched through the ads up and as far as the title sequence. And it is Power Rangers related. It is Power Rangers Dino Thunder, volumes 2, 3, and 4. Because I have volumes 1 and 5, as I said. So now I have basically half of the show on physical media. Now, to my knowledge, there 4 Dino Thunder. I'm not sure what it's like for the other Ranger seasons, but Dino Thunder has as far as volume 5, but then there's also the Shout Factory full season that was exclusive to America. So I'm not 100. So as far as I'm aware, that's how far it goes, like up as far as volume 5, which is around the 20 the 20 episodes or so deep in, about 26 maybe, compared to the 38 episodes that it is. So it's a massive chunk of the season, because this is one of my favorite seasons of the show altogether. Like, I absolutely love and adore Dino Thunder. It's what made me fall in love with Jason David Frank's character of Tommy Oliver, because I didn't grow up on Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Of course, I've seen bits and pieces of it through media that I could get, like the 1993 Power Ranger movie, the DVD of the Ultimate Ranger best of episodes that had some Mighty Morphin on there as well. Forever Red, that Wild Force episode. But it was really Dino Thunder that I got super fucking into. It was Dino Thunder, Ninja Storm, Dino Thunder, SPD, and Mystic Force. Those were the 4 Ranger seasons that I got massively into. Of course, I loved Lightspeed Rescue, Wild Force, Time Force. those that I watched at a very, very young age. But it was when it jumped from Wild Force to Ninja Storm, that's when I got massively, massively into it and was able to watch it on, on the weekends on Jetix, when they'd have like a block of Power Ranger episodes. So yeah, I'm very happy to have these in my collection, especially for volume 4 here, because the last episode on here is Lost and Found in Translation, which is an absolute banger of an episode, because that's when Power Rangers, as what they've done as a cost saving method, to have like a budget for later on episodes, is they basically dubbed an episode of Abba Ranger, the Sentai that Dino Thunder is based off of, which was one of my favorite episodes when I seen it, and to this day it's still one of my favorite Dino Thunder episodes. But that is going to be it. That is the pickups for January. I hope you enjoyed, and as always, I will catch you all next month for the next monthly pickups. And yeah, because I'm also going to be back to doing the Monday Friday videos for February. I have quite a few of them filmed, and I have quite a few more to go. But anyway, I'll catch you all on the very next upload.